Fusion Capital is a private finance company incorporated in Kenya in year 2006. We are mainly involved in debt financing for SMEs and also providing private equity financing for emerging medium companies.
Fusion products are unique in the sense that they are tailor-made per client.
I think the most exciting thing for me is to see enterprises thrive or grow for that matter.
It is ensuring that what we have promised to our investors, to our clients, to our shareholders, and to our stakeholders is exactly what we deliver.
It's new every day. Operations is very multifaceted. I get to do a dozen of things. So it's not routine at all.
Fusion Capital is not just another finance house. It is a premier regional finance specialist company dedicated to serving small and medium enterprises in East Africa. It all began as a simple discussion between two professionals in 2006 who noted the lack of capital availability for the SME sector, an area full of opportunities in the frontier markets in East Africa. This idea has grown over 5 years and has seen Fusion Capital become a formidable debt and private equity house in the region.
And from 2005, we worked together, and in 2006, we decided to establish the company, basically focusing on the SMEs in Kenya, and with a big vision to expand it to the East Africa. One of the key things that came up then was there was a big opportunity in East Africa and there were resources in the West, and we wanted to bridge those two.
It was a group of people who'd done business together for many years, maybe over 20 years, and we had a meeting in Manchester and we said, let's formalise this, let's create an entity that will have a worldwide reach.
With our start coinciding with rapid economic growth in all the 5 East African countries, at Fusion Capital we hit the ground running, quite literally. It was most gratifying to see more and more clients with brilliant ideas turning up at our doors every morning. And within a few months into the business, the initial investor fund of 60 million Kenya shillings had been disbursed into sustainable growing businesses. Our debt and private equity products were proving highly successful with both the small and medium-sized enterprises.
It's always exciting to start with any business at a point where it's not operating at full capacity. And when you move into that company as a PE firm, to see that enterprise be able to use the skills, be able to utilize its capacity to the full because the capital has been availed, that's most exciting.
Hello, and this is Fusion Capital.
We believe it is our emphasis on the client experience and ensuring competitive returns for our investors that has created one of the fastest growing private equity firms in East Africa. Our deliberate decision to concentrate on meeting precise customer preferences by tailor-making our products to suit their needs and not forcing cookie-cutter solutions continues to endear us to our customers regionally. We believe that it is not just about providing the money, but contributing to value creation. Fusion takes a step further to offer business incubation services, business advisory and support services to its clients.
Our investors provide us with capital and we ensure that this money is invested wisely. So we try and ensure and appraise our investments to ensure that they have good quality.
Business is all about getting the right information and getting it on time.
We are members to various local and global membership, which demand the highest standards of integrity and professionalism.
Through BVCA, Fusion Capital is able to access top quality training, industry-specific courses for our staff. AVCA is a not-for-profit entity founded to bring together private equity and venture capital institutions in Africa. Fusion is also a member of AMFI, that's the Association of Microfinance Institutions, which brings together MFIs in Kenya.
At Fusion, we seek to understand your unique business needs and jointly develop the most suitable financial solution. We walk with you the extra mile, and you can count on our highly trained professional staff to take the journey with you. With access to substantial capital resources for both our debt and private equity, we can support projects of varying sizes in different currencies anywhere in the East African region. Fusion Capital holds a substantial equity stake in this ultra-modern housing project in Athi River, in the outskirts of the Kenyan capital city.
Hand in hand is joint venture, and he came to us again looking for about £500,000. That's about 80 million Kenya shillings.
And with the current booming property market in Kenya, the Graceland Athi River Housing Project for us presents an opportunity to give our investors access to this area of growth.
The developer has been a quantity surveyor for a long time, so again we realize it's a management that has a track record.
And no matter at which level your business is, at Fusion you will find the right finance product, one able to see you to the next level of growth, be it private equity or debt financing. Black Elegance, a salon and beauty solutions business in the central business district of Nairobi, has no regrets on meeting Fusion 3 years back.
So at one point I had a big order, which I needed to export a lot of hair pieces and a lot of extensions. And this is the time that this client introduced me to Fusion Capital. Then they were at View Park Towers. They put me through their requirements. I met their requirements, and they financed me with a loan of 300,000.
For Joyce, finding a worthy partner, enabling her fulfill the dream of not only being a successful entrepreneur, but also one who creates opportunity for fellow countrymen, has been a turning point in her life.
And I borrowed $500,000. That was in 2009, at the end of 2009. And I paid within a year, within 1 year. I went back after, that was 2010, and I borrowed 1 million. And I'm aiming at borrowing higher now.
The Fusion brand continues to gain recognition in the capital cities of East Africa. A remarkable story of a financier with a distinct and refreshing personal touch, one not only keen to make profits, but one with the interests of our clients at heart. Our client register offers a rich view of the regional economy, with our products proving successful in a highly diversified market. At Zetech College, our partnership has become a real catalyst for growth as the school opens campuses all across the region.
We started working with Fusion in 2007, and I believe at that time it is when I would say by and large, Zetech identified the growth opportunities within the industry. Previously, I think at that time we only had 2 branches, a student population of about maybe 600 students.
Being the quiet partner behind the scenes, we take pride that we are one of the key ingredients of success at Zetech.
There is a common saying about every business that they are building relationships, but few businesses actually get to do that. And I think at Fusion Capital is one of the places we were able to experience that, a relationship-based partnership.
Tucked in the heart of the upmarket suburb of Riara lies yet another beacon of Fusion's transformational business model. The Sun Valencia restaurant has now grown to 3 branches and is raring to launch operations in other leading towns in the country.
And that time the office was located in the CBD, and we got to know them by talking to them as our clients, and eventually we became their clients.
At Fusion, every growth and every milestone we attain has a clients at heart, for it means even bigger and more specialized products for their needs. We realize one cannot grow on debt alone due to the challenges related to collateral. That is why we have developed our private equity product.
Well, the biggest challenge in growing an indigenous business like ours is obviously accessing financial services. And even if you're able to access that, you get it in doses that really do not reflect what the business requires, and you're not able to grow the business as fast.
At our regional headquarters in Nairobi, our staff are more than just colleagues in the office. They are part of one warm and growing family where members care and mind each other's welfare. It is that very welcoming working environment that has seen us attract and retain leading professionals from many blue-chip companies in corporate East Africa.
Fusion is a great place to work where your contribution is valued, and also I like the fact that we are creating value for our clients.
Knowing the joy of our customers, that they have a partner to grow with, is really satisfying.
Every day when I come to the office, I know before I leave I'll have made an impact in someone's life.
As a company that is banking on the future of the East African market, we remain keen on challenges faced by marginalized communities. Partnering with Riziki Kenya, a non-governmental organization, we have been able to improve the lives of some of the less well-off Kenyans living in Nairobi. With its offices a stone's throw away from Kibera, one of the largest urban slums in the continent, Riziki has become a symbol of hope in a predominantly low-income area.
It was started as an institution to give a window of development to the marginalized people in the society.
Riziki Kenya has been able to initiate a robust children feeding program, an education fund to support bright and needy children, and a HIV/AIDS support program.
Tulionana na watu wa Riziki vile tulikuwa tumepigwa Kibera, tukaenda so ground. Juu hata mahali ya kulala tulikuwa tunalala chini, tuko na kitu ya kujifunika, wakatuletea mablanketi, chakula walikuwa natuletea.
Riziki also runs a business mentorship program.
We do have community health program which focuses on controlling and containing the most common diseases.
We have 12 girls who were sponsored to get the opportunity to go to a boarding school. And when we have our feedings, you can see the difference between these girls and everyone else who's not gotten this opportunity.
To see a life transformed. I will tell you, you feel so good, you feel so satisfied to meet a child who was not able to go to school, and because of your intervention, this child is in school, this child is able to compete with others, and this child is given an opportunity for the future.
And with a common market in East Africa, most of our clients are now viewing the region as one market. Fusion has opened operations in Uganda, Rwanda, and Tanzania.
Being a finance manager in a company in East Africa that is growing very fast is quite something.
How we see Africa is as the true emerging market for the future, and we hope we're amongst the first wave of people coming in and seeing that opportunity.
It's the convergence of highly talented staff, booming regional economies with highly determined entrepreneurs, and many strategic investments in highly lucrative sectors that now spell the future of Fusion Capital. A future awash with opportunity, a bright and highly promising future. For our staff, we pledge a hugely exciting, challenging, and rewarding career. For our clients, we promise a partner you can count on at all times. For our investors, we continue to work to give competitive returns through maximizing on the opportunities available and minimizing the risk. Fusion Capital, your partner in growth.